and welcome back to Theme Park Family Let's Build. This is part number 2. Make sure you do check out part number 1 where we built this lovely Cinderella castle out of Lego. It took about 6-7 hours, I think it did, overall. Very fiddly, but the reason why I'm doing part 2 is the fact of we have some lights, so we can light up the whole castle. I've got a turntable just there. I've got a glass cabinet as well, so it's going to be like more of an ornament in the corner of the room. This is Bricks Max. This cost roughly about £90 for the lighting system. I went for the interior and the exterior lights as well. Pretty much, I have no idea how to, this is all new to me. I've never put lights in Lego ever. I usually just build them and then just shove them in the corner, just like Exhibit A. But first off, you get a booklet. Ooh, in fact, it's not actually that bad actually, to be fair. Okay, looks like you've got you've got a card. Is that a guide card? What is that? User guide. I don't know why we need a user guide. I have no idea. So we leave that to one side. We've got a service card. Service card? That's odd. And then you got Cinderella book 1 and Cinderella book number 2. Now, inside the box, we have got this. This is the first time I'm opening this, by the way. We've got loads and loads of light systems here. Oh, bubble wrap, kids are gonna love it. Oh my gosh, we've even got a bit of Lego parts. So yeah, I don't know if you can see already, but there is like wires in there. There's some kind of circuit board in there. We've got bits of Lego in here. I don't know. Oh, we've got a PowerPoint, which is pretty awesome. I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be a USB, so we'll check that in a few hours. Yeah, more wires, more cables. They all seem to be numbered as well, so I'm assuming followed by the numbers from that, from the guide, from your booklet. It does state, from what I've heard from the reviews, it's going to take roughly about 2 to 3 hours. Now, the bonus thing about this whole Lego set is, yes, I do have to dismantle it all. However though, when you actually build in the Lego itself, it actually comes in parts, like so. So if I stick that there, let me shift these out of the way. And then obviously with this here, it's quite sturdy. And this here also comes off. So we'll just dump that just there too. Advice when you're doing this is take everything what's loose out, because I think a lot of the times you have to tip stuff upside down as well. This is not going to be a times lap. We're just going to be pretty much chopping the video up to make it more interesting. So it's not going to be me just building this. We've also got my wife Kelly to give us a hand with this, because I've got a feeling I'm going to need her help. So here we go, guys. Let's build part number 2. The Disney Castle. Right, okay, we've got guide number 1. Okay, so first things first, only one way to install, otherwise it will not work. Is, I'm assuming, remove...
It's the other way around.
Yeah, so we need to remove these little tiny little lanterns. Oh my days, we are dealing. Okay, I've got the little light in here, and then I've got to try and poke this little brown thing in here. But it's really...
It's really difficult to even poke it through this.
It's not even poking through. Oh, I'm in.
Are you in?
I don't think you've got to do it really tightly. I just think it's just a case of just doing it. Okay, we've just done the first, the lights at the front of the castle. A bit fiddly. However, though, I will advise, try and use, you know when you first buy a phone, you got one of them SIM cards and you poke it through, make sure you get one of these little tiny kind of tools just to poke through the wires. I'll show you a lot closer very shortly. My precious fun of the castle, come on. Okay, when you do get the lantern, obviously this is the bit what hangs kind of downwards, but when you actually get the lighting package, is this upside down? I don't know if it's upside down. You will get one of these here, which has these little lantern things, and all you do is you put the cable inside. Let me take it out so I'll show you again. There we go, so you put it inside and then you use this to kind of cover it. So now it's secure. Okay, I said about this here, this is what I was on about with the whole using the new mobile phone kind of where you put your SIM card in. It's just so you can poke into the little cracks just there and just in here as well. So all this at the moment is lit up at the moment. And then, as you can see, things are already falling apart just at the top here, which is going to happen. So what we've got to do now is
broken it.
Oh my god, I'm taking it all apart, I'm scared. Okay, with the lantern itself, it's gonna take 2 people to do it, but the cables need to go in the cracks underneath here. It's really hard to explain and try and get the camera inside of it all, but pretty much you do need 2 people. You need 2 people. Well, obviously one to drag these so it's in between these slots, and the other person to put this brown slot on top. It's just like, just like that. Okay, what we're doing now is we're gonna try and get this light in the middle, but it's very, very, very fiddly.
We're nearly there.
Oh,
We're nearly there.
no.
Yeah, it's towards you. That's it now.
And there we go, and it's just a really snug fit. As you can see just there, it's just snugged. Okay, I'll give you a quick update of what we've done so far. We put this circuit board just here. I'm assuming it's gonna light up this area here. You have to go through here. However, though, be really, really careful when you're putting it down that you don't put the wires on the actual blocks. You put them in the little cracks. So you stop breaking the wire itself. Putting it back together, so far the roof bit here was quite simple. Didn't have to go back to the original manual. Pretty much it tells you how to do it anyway. So now we are starting on, just grab this now, we'll start on the lamp shade. I'm gonna put some lights on that as well now. Okay, at the moment we are now lighting up the towers at the moment. Pretty much you get little tiny little stickers which you put on in there, and then you put this cable on top of it also. It's just a case of just popping it on top when you're done with it. It's so fiddly, it's ridiculous. You've got to try and find it where it clicks in. There we go. Spot on. Here we go. Okay, we're about halfway now. We're just having a break now. We've done the book number 1, which, do you know what, to be fair, I have no idea where it is. Really fiddly it is. The pictures on it are quite dark as well. It's just, well, let's have a look. You can see bits of wire coming down here and off here. These lights down here, they're all sorted out. The clock one is already sorted out. So if you want to just come around here, right. Yes, it looks crazy here. In fact, let me just see if that will click down in further. Yeah, that's where the clock one comes out. It comes out down here and you snap in here. These are the towers, which are all fairly lit up. It's very fiddly. You've got to have patience with it all. If you look down here, where the light thing is, that needs tidying up a bit because it just looks a bit of a mess. That's sorted out. These here are also lit up. I think we're going to be starting on the major interior of the actual castle now, where we've got all the rooms. I know that Lumiere lights up, and I think Snow White's bed lights up as well. Not 100% sure. It's going all right. It's stressful. Like I said, I don't even know where book number 1 is. We've got all these little computer chips, and we've still got quite a lot of wiring. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Oh, here we go, book 1. Yeah, so pretty much, and this is what I'm on about. Like some of the instructions, it's got no writing, it's all pictures, but some of them kind of contradict themselves of where you should be going. It's really, really complex, but overall, it's okay. I wouldn't do this again. This is like for experts, and it, like Kelly said, it better be damn worth it. But this is book number 2. It's about the same size, so hopefully, fingers crossed. We've been at it now for about 2 hours. I reckon about another hour and a half. I reckon so, about 4 hours, and then it should be sorted out. So part number 2, here we go. Well, we're just doing the second level. It looks like the floors. This is where the wires do all hang out and stuff. Okay, what we're doing now at this precise moment, we are trying to light up Lumiere. I mean, it's just like a house full of cables.
I'm never doing this again.
Never. Over there as well. But to be fair, we haven't got much left. I'd probably say about another hour, I reckon. And then job is a good one. Okay, we're just doing the spiral bits at the moment. All the interior is now put in place. Although me and Kelly are literally wondering, how is this all going to connect up? At the moment, we've still got a few bags here, but they are just literally power packs and USB sockets as well. So we'll get crack on with that. We're going to probably tidy some wires with that as well. And the next time you see us, it will be done and dusted, and then we'll give you our reviews. Okay guys, that is it. We have now completed the lighting system in this wonderful castle. It took, well, I say it took Kelly, what, how long?
About 6-7 hours.
About 6-7 hours to put lights in. It took longer than they actually building the castle itself. Now some of you are probably wondering, why don't you just build the castle around the lights? It doesn't work like that because they have to go in certain nooks and crannies and stuff, and you need to know where they are, but you won't know that until you actually build the castle. What did you reckon then? What are your thoughts?
I won't do it again.
Absolutely
It
not.
was really hard work. Don't get me wrong, the finishing product is really nice. It does look very pretty. Thank God, because if it didn't, I would have gone mad.
We did, however though, we did like plug it together and then only like 2 lights came on and we were like, no.
The instructions were really, really difficult to follow. They just weren't, a lot of the times I was just staring at the instructions and it wasn't making any sense.
No, yeah, it's picture formed. However, though, they're really dark and they just don't make any sense. Some of them are of where they go. It's like it will show you one bit and then it will skip to another bit. You think, well, hang about, I'm still on the first bit. So yeah, the instructions are really hard. However, they do give you Lego pieces, part of it as well, so you can attach certain lights to certain things, and that is actually Lego brand. It's not just fake Lego. So that's a bonus. Overall, I think I would never do that. I'd rather do the roller coaster 10 million times than actually putting them lights in. Like I said, you need a minimum of 2 people to actually fit the lights together. But
just to double check on where it goes, to be fair, a lot of the time you're looking at it and you can't even figure out where it's supposed to go. Thank God it all works, because at one point I didn't think any of it would actually work.
not at all, not at all.
But yes, I'm really glad. I'm really pleased with the finishing product.
Yes, and because of that, we're going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. Okay, here we go then. This is the actual castle, like I showed you before. I'm going to show you kind of pretty much, you can't actually see any wires that much. You can see some at the top there and probably in the hallway. The reason I've left it a bit dark is so when we switch the lights on, you can see more the effect of it all. But yeah, you got some lights just over in the centre court there, which is actually done quite neatly actually. As you can see here, it's embedded into the Lego as well. But moment of truth, here we go. Okay, yeah, switch on the light. There should be a power thing there. And there you go. I mean, it looks impressive. Got some disco lights going on there, but you're probably wondering like, what's the other side like? Here we go. All the rooms are all lit up. Looks absolutely amazing. But like I say, well done to Kelly, because it was absolutely all her doing, because it was just ridiculous. But yes, even we've got the Rose Beauty and the Beast hallway. Like I say there, the lights are slightly, sorry, the wiring's slightly off, but you know what, you can't help it all. I've got some Aladdin characters coming soon, so that'll be pretty cool. So I mean, them wires there, you can't do anything about it. If you can hide them, let me know. But overall, there's the candle and the rose, but absolutely brilliant. It's just spin around here. Obviously, all the towers are all lit up. You've got these spotlights as well, what obviously illuminate the castle. You've got these lanterns here, what light up. But yeah, overall, beautiful it looks, with Tinkerbell at the top there. There we go. Okay, just also need to remind you as well how to power this thing up. What we've used is it comes with 2. It comes with a battery, which is just there. It comes with a battery. What you do is you attach this up here somewhere, or it comes also with a USB one as well, which obviously you get a portable USB, you slot it in. We've stuck it here with, you know what you put your picture frames on, so you stuck that there. Because it's on a turntable, it is going to turn, so you don't have to do that. You can just plug it into a normal mains, but because I'm on a turntable, I can't do that at all. So yeah, pretty much we're using a portable USB charger for that. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of Let's Build. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the Lego, but I've not enjoyed putting the lights in, and I'm sure Kelly would obviously agree with that.
It looks nice now it's done.
Oh, it looks beautiful, all pretty and all lights shining.
And now no one's allowed to touch it.
That's right. We actually have this glass cabinet now. This right here, it's where it's staying. So No one can touch it at all. So once again, guys, thank you for watching this. Don't forget you follow us on our social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell icon every time we upload a new video. You will be notified. So from me, Danny,
And me, Kelly.
thank you for watching, Theme Park family. Take care. Bye bye.